So I was looking at my latest list, April 11th, 12th, 13th, and basically it ran from about $75 to $250, and I thought, that looks pretty standard, like average values. And then I started thinking, what kind of range have I gotten so far? So basically looking at eBay sales every 3 days, like 3-day chunks, going back to about January 30th, all the way up now to about April 10th, we'll say. There's been some commonalities. I'll post like the entry level values, and it looks like it's all over the place. If you're looking at this graph, it runs from about $60 to $93, which seems really a wide range. But then if I plot it against the top values, so you can see it's much closer to a straight line when I do that. The other thing I noticed, there's some definite peaks. Now those first two, if we're looking at the red line here, those are the one piece, the shiny gold metallic cover, limited to 5,000. Even the third one was another one of those sold for 1,000. So basically the reigning champion, one piece, shiny gold metallic foil cover, limited to 5,000 copies, volume 1, top 3 sales. The fourth one, which went for around $757 near the end of March, that was actually Air Gear, volume 28. That is the most expensive single volume tankobon that is not an exclusive that I've seen sold so far. But it got me to thinking, like, what if we took out the exclusives, right? So what if there's limited to 5,000, things like that? Like, how would the list look then? So I did it, and as you can see, as I post this one, it's a much tighter range. So basically only 4 books have ever broken the $400 value. And they are, of course, that Air Gear volume 28. The next one is Gantz volume 26. That was sealed, sold around February 13th for $487. And then finally we had an Umineko episode 6 volume 1, sold for $412.50. So I was actually pretty close, because if I do the averages without the limited editions and exclusives, the entry point averages generally around $75 to the top 10. The number 1 position is around $265. If I do include the exclusives, that number 1 value jumps up to $425. So those are the ones that kind of really extend the range. But the other thing is they really don't sell that often either, so it's fun when they do sell. But normally we're looking at about a 75 to 265 range for the top 10. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. I didn't want to include this analysis with my next Hot 10 manga video. I just thought it should exist as its own little video. So I will post the numbers so you can have a look at basically the listings with the exclusives in the values and without the exclusives in the value. So see how I determine those numbers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again here real shortly.